Hello, my name is Caitlin.
The movie we watched for our project was the movie Summer School. The movie is about a high school gym teacher named Freddie who is up for tenure and is forced to teach a remedial English summer class. The students in the movie come from all different backgrounds and have to pass a skills test in order to pass the class. We see challenges some of the students face during the movie and learn why students behave the way they do.
The topics we will be discussing in this presentation include the curriculum, trauma and ACEs, relationships, instructional methods, commitment, and confidence, all categorized into connection to self, students, and teaching.
Connections to self as a teacher. Forming of relationships in the classroom. We have to form a strong relationship and trust in ourselves to shape our relationship with the students in the classroom. In order to teach material that the students comprehend, we have to connect with our students. In the movie, Freddie the gym teacher tried so hard to fit in with the students, whether it was him wearing similar outfits that his students would wear, or talking the way his students would in the classroom. He needed to find who he was as a teacher and apply what he learned about himself through his teaching. Confidence in your teaching abilities. Confidence is always key when teaching. In the movie, Freddie lacked confidence in his teaching abilities and felt like he was not the right person to be teaching this English class over the summer. Before becoming a teacher, one should have the confidence in their ability to teach content to a class full of students, as well as come to class with different material or a lesson prepared. As we learned in class this semester, to become a teacher, it comes with a bunch of hardships and lesson planning. If we face no obstacles, then we are doing something wrong, and because as teachers, there are always going to be mishaps throughout the way. Commitment as a teacher. When teaching, teachers have to stay on task and be committed to their students. In the beginning of the movie, Freddie has no motivation whatsoever to teach his class full of students. However, later he transitioned into a highly motivated teacher and was so committed to his students. In order to get his students motivated to want to learn, he agreed to do what they wanted of him and actually kept his promise. He watched Chainsaw Texas Massacre. He let one of his students stay at his place temporarily and stuck up for his students when they were in possession of alcohol on the beach and the police caught the both of them. Of course, this resulted in Freddie going to jail, but the fact that he was willing to go to jail for his students showed how dedicated he became to his students throughout the movie. Identity and acceptance. Every teacher should accept each student for who they are and creating an identity-safe classroom. In the movie, Freddie's classroom had nerds, jocks that played football, people of all races and cultures, and a girl that was pregnant. Freddie made sure to accept everyone and where they came from despite their different backgrounds. We have to make sure that every class we have has the concept of an identity-safe classroom, because without it, then our students will not feel comfortable learning the lesson in the classroom.
Students. You can never assume anything about students. It's not fair to make assumptions about their progress, home life, or whatever else is happening. Making assumptions can lower a student's confidence and self-esteem. Additionally, it gives a message about a student that might not be true. An example from the movie is when the principal was giving descriptions about the students to Freddie. He told them that they are unmotivated, not bright, and criminals, and no one wanted to teach them. We learn later in the movie that these assumptions made about the students are not true. Students also do not like being defined based on their academic progress. A piece of paper should not identify what a student is capable of doing. Denise was a student in Freddie's class and got very defensive when she saw he had their files in his hand and was reading them. We later find out in the movie that Denise is dyslexic and was worried about Freddie judging him or treating her differently because of her learning disability. She felt like she was defined by what was written on the paper because she was on a lower level compared to the other students. She realized that Freddie wanted to get extra help and did not judge her. I completely understand how a student could feel judged by this, especially if their teacher did not know them on a personal level. It is important as educators that students do not feel judged or compare themselves to others, because all of them have qualities that make them different and allows for diversity in the classroom.
Trauma and ACEs. Trauma and ACEs is a very serious topic that was taught this semester and needs to be addressed. There were a few people in particular who experienced ACEs. In the movie, when Denise was asked of Freddie to turn in her paper about someone who they admired, Denise said, "I don't admire anyone," and did not want to turn in her paper. She later expressed to Freddie that she was mugged and also is homeless. Denise seemed like she was feeling a form of emotional neglect from being left alone and homeless, as well as physical neglect from being mugged. No one as a student should have to go through any form of trauma or ACEs. If a student is and is having a rough time in school, the teacher should immediately seek help from a school counselor at school or support the student in any possible way. Another example of trauma occurred when Larry was also one of Freddie's students. He worked as a stripper at the age of 16 and told Freddie one day that his family came to the stripper club one night, and he did not realize it, but kissed his grandma. His mom did not recognize him either and put money in his thong. As a teenager, this is a traumatizing experience for someone so young to go through, and no one should have to experience what he did. However, we have to realize that every student has a different life outside of school, and we have to keep that in mind as we teach these students as well.
Teaching. Mr. Shoup's teaching style definitely improved as the movie progressed, but we can immediately see how well he related to students with his carefree and fun attitude. Once Mr. Shoup began to actually care about his students and want to improve his teaching style, it became a give-and-take relationship with his students. The students would actively pay attention, listen, and do the work as long as Mr. Shoup returned the favor by giving them what they wanted. Favors for whatever they wanted. Although his motivation for teaching and improving his teaching style was based upon him keeping his job, it turned into much more than that as he began to actually care for his students and want them to succeed. The best advice for teaching strategies given in this movie was actually provided by Miss Bishop, the teacher next door, when Freddie asked her for advice. She said, "Base your lessons from the students' personal experiences, that way they can relate to them, as well as the best teachers entertain while they teach." I think this is definitely more of what we should take from this movie rather than a give-and-take relationship with the students, as that did not work once the students got greedy. This movie gave examples of two curriculums, a null curriculum and an implicit curriculum. A null curriculum is when the teacher decides not to teach, giving the students the message that what they are learning in the classroom is not important to their education experience. Unfortunately, we see this at the beginning of the movie, as Mr. Shoup is not interested in the class succeeding at all, and simply uses the excuse, "I can't teach," to justify his lack of instruction for the students. However, this turned around. Later in the movie, he begins to display an implicit curriculum being taught. An implicit curriculum is when an unintentional lesson is learned by the students through the teacher, their environment, and their experiences. This is presented through lessons at the end of the movie, such as the file or record doesn't define a student, and that improvement measures success rather than test scores. This is very important as we usually look at the test scores to decide whether a student is succeeding or not, and has been a big topic of conversation when talking about whether we should keep standard tests or not.
Now that we have all done our parts of the project, we are each going to share our overall thoughts of the project. My thoughts. Watching the movie reminded me of all the topics we talked about in class this semester. I didn't realize how crucial and realistic some of these topics were. Some are more sensitive than others for students and how they have a better understanding of why they feel the way they do sometimes. I am glad I learned about these topics this semester so I can better meet the needs of my students and guide them to success.
I believe that this is a great project for all of us because it expanded all of our knowledge on what was taught this semester, and I can incorporate what was learned into my future teaching.
I think this was very beneficial as future teachers to watch because not only did we get a sense of what we should be teaching and how we should be teaching, but we also got the side of what we should not do and the examples we probably should not follow. I think that this was a very educational and beneficial experience as we got to see a lot of the things we talk about in class take place in, although it's not a real world situation, it's a example that represents a lot of things that happen in the real world. Mr. Shoup may not exist and the students in the movie might not exist, but they represent those students and teachers out there in the real world today. And that's why I think it's very, very important for us to analyze and critique the teaching strategies in this movie and other movies out there.
Thank you for watching our presentation.